ASCII here for Nerf TV, taking a look at the Daggerfall Covenant, which is one of the three main factions a player must choose from in the Elder Scrolls Online. Formed from a mixture of diplomacy, trade and marriages, races that have always been considered old enemies have united under a single banner. The Bretons of High Rock, the Redguards of Hammerfell and the Orcs of Orzinium have suffered as a result of the events in Cyrodiil and seek to solve their problems. Trade routes have been destroyed and merchants refuse to travel through this war-torn province, and as a result the region's main source of income has been disrupted. Poverty and starvation have forced these races to join together to restore trade back to the region by capturing the Ruby Throne. The Merchant King of Wayrest, Emeric, leads the faction and he has united these races. A Breton himself, his shrewd policy and masterful diplomacy along with some well-placed marriages assured the alliance of the Redguards, and later the Orcs came to his side through way of a war treaty, promising their homeland provincial status. These deeds along with others earned him the trust of the kings of High Rock, and he eventually rose to the position of High King. He now rules from his hometown, the city of Wayrest in High Rock. Emeric's plan is simple but effective. He plans to slaughter his enemies in the fields of Cyrodiil, showing no mercy and leaving just a handful alive to tell the tale of the fate that will befall any of those who fight the Daggerfall Covenant. With the seeds of doubt planted in his enemies' ranks, the Daggerfall Covenant will capture the Ruby Throne and the Imperial City and return trade to the region. Their races will prosper and grow, and with their control of this great wealth, their victory will be long-lived. Emeric's personal knightly order is that of the Lion Guard, and he adapted their crest into what is now the symbol of the Daggerfall Covenant. Many have questioned this alliance. The three races have certainly had their differences in the past. Both the Bretons and the Redguards have warred with the Orcs, and people living in the border towns of all races have been subject to skirmishes and plunderings. Religious differences have also caused a lot of strife. The Orcs worship Moloch, also known as Malekith, essentially a Daedric prince. This will no doubt be a sore subject with the Bretons who worship the 8 divines. The Redguards too follow their own pantheon of deities from their ancestral homeland, Jocunda. But the Covenant is an alliance for convenience. Their mutual enemies are great, and without trade their people will perish. The Orcs and the Redguards have always had a respect for each other, even at war, as honourable opponents, and although the Orcs have little trust of the Bretons, they do have a trust in the leadership of Emeric, who so far has proven reliable. The more the races serve together and fight side by side, the stronger their bonds will become and their trust will grow. That's all we know about the Daggerfall Covenant. Unlike the Almiri Dominion, it has never been mentioned in the other games, so there will be much to learn upon the release of Elder Scrolls Online. Make sure to check out all of our other content looking at both the lore and the features of Elder Scrolls Online, but for now I've been ASCII and you've been watching Nerf TV. Thank you for watching.